It's been a little quiet recently for Liverpool fans in the transfer window, despite links to various players from around the globe. In today's video, we'll discuss why Liverpool fans will be fuming at an FSG £80 million plan, while also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. While Liverpool could be expecting advances for Kelleher, 3 Premier League clubs touted with summer interest may have moved on. Having only played 4 times last season and already proving himself worthy of a first choice role, Kelleher has been tipped to leave Anfield this summer. Turning 25 in November, the Irishman would certainly benefit from settling as a number 1 elsewhere, with Alisson's immovable between the sticks at Liverpool. There is no indication at this stage that Kelleher is asked to leave, but the emergences of interest across the Premier League suggested that he would have options. Brighton, Brentford and Tottenham were all reported to be tracking the stopper, but now the landscape appears to have shifted. The first move came with Brighton closing in on a deal for Anderlecht's Bart Verbruggen, with The Athletic reporting that they were on the cusp of signing the 20-year-old Dutchman. Verbruggen is set for a move for around £17 million, which could turn his other suitors, Burnley, onto former Liverpool goalkeeper Kemal Gawara. Meanwhile, Sky Sports reported on Thursday that Tottenham have verbally agreed an initial £17.2 million deal with Empoli for Guglielmo Vicario. That comes with Tottenham reluctant to meet Brentford's demands for their own goalkeeper David Raya, which could lead the Spaniard to stay with the Bees. If Brighton and Tottenham are to be ruled out, then it would leave only Brentford from the initial crop of clubs interested in Kelleher. But it remains to be seen whether they will look to hold on to Raya, given he is described as unlikely to sign an extension to a contract which expires next year. Kelleher could therefore still stay at Liverpool next season, which is the development Jurgen Klopp has long insisted would be the case. He said, "I honestly can't see him leaving. It must be an extraordinary offer for me to start thinking of selling him, I have to say." Liverpool's number 62 last signed a new contract in 2021, with those terms tying him to the club until 2026 when he'll be 27. Just a quick one guys before we get back in the video, we're currently doing £5 off of all our Liverpool t-shirts, and we have got brand new designs on the website, so do browse the collection by going to copyclothing.com or going down into the link in the description. Anyway, let's get back into today's video. Liverpool fans wanting more season tickets at Anfield may be disappointed by the club's stadium expansion. That is the view of finance expert Kieran Maguire, who exclusively told Football Insider that the Anfield expansion will prioritise corporate and hospitality sectors. Liverpool are close to completing construction on the Anfield Road to expand the stadium's capacity by 7,000 to 61,000. The expansion is set to increase Liverpool's matchday revenue in anticipation of UEFA's new financial sustainability rules, which are set to cap a club's spending to a percentage of their revenue. Liverpool's Anfield Road expansion, green-lighted by club owners FSG, is set to add 5,200 new general admission seats and 1,800 new hospitality seats. The Athletic report that the overall expansion plans will cost Liverpool around £80 million. Maguire believes local fans will lose out on more lucrative matchday tickets will be sold as opposed to an increase in season tickets. He said, "I think any local fans who are hoping that they would get a chance of getting a season ticket will end up disappointed. Fans will be disappointed that the focus of the expansion will be on the corporate and hospitality sector and also matchday tickets. Ultimately, matchday tickets are far more lucrative than season cards." Liverpool's chances of signing a new centre-back this summer are said to be 100%, according to a reliable journalist with several options. Though the focus of Liverpool's transfer window so far has been on stretching the midfield, there is also a vacancy in Jurgen Klopp's back line. With the manager switching to a new 3-4-3 system towards the end of last season, an additional centre-back is required. It has been widely reported that Liverpool will seek a versatile left-sided option to complement Virgil van Dijk, Konaté, Joel Matip and Joe Gomez. According to David Lynch, club sources have described the likelihood of bringing in a new centre-back as 100%. At this stage, it remains to be seen who that player will be, though Wolfsburg's Mickey van der Van has been presented as the most viable candidate. Lynch explains that the Dutchman is one of several options being considered, with Sporting Lisbon's Goncalo Insasio another name on Liverpool's list. No other options are named in Lynch's report, though Chelsea's Levi Colwill, West Ham's Aguad, Benfica's Antonio Silva, Torino's Per Schurz, and Crystal Palace's Mark Gay have been reliably linked. 4 who can be ruled out, though, are Jurgen Timber, Jean-Pierre Tobido, Benjamin Pavard, and Evan Ndicka, the latter who joined Roma on Wednesday. While the situation will not be linear, it seems likely that Liverpool would still prioritise another signing in midfield before any progress is made at centre-back. But either way, there is still a clear profile that the club's recruitment staff are targeting, with a young left-sided option adept in wide areas is a priority. Liverpool are not expected to allow either Matip or Gomez to depart this summer, despite both losing their place as first-choice partner to Van Dijk. Matip is more likely to depart on a free transfer when his contract expires in 2024. Nat Phillips, Reece Williams and Sepp van der Berg could all move on, however, though the latter is the only player who has attracted credible interest so far. Alisson played no part in Brazil's post-season friendlies due to a finger injury, but there should be no concern yet ahead of Liverpool's pre-season. Brazil went into the summer having lined up 2 friendlies against African opposition, and it ended with mixed results for Ramon Mendes' side. A 4-1 victory over Guinea was followed by a 4-2 defeat to Senegal on Tuesday evening, with Sadio Mane scoring twice before posing with Alisson after the game. It comes amid speculation over Carlo Ancelotti taking over the Brazil in 2024, with the national team in a state of flux. Alisson was the only Liverpool player called up to the most recent squad, with Fabinho and the departed Roberto Firmino and Arthur all overlooked. But the goalkeeper was not involved in either game, having been forced out of training prior in the opening game. A statement from the Brazilian FA confirmed a small trauma to the little finger, with Alisson having woken up with some pain in that area. Ederson started both games in his place, and on Wednesday the Liverpool goalkeeper shared a photo of his bandaged finger on his Instagram story. Alisson was sat on the plane as he heads on his post-season break before reporting back to the AXA training centre next month. The 30-year-old is expected to be a part of the cohort to join pre-season on July 11th, and despite his current injury, he is likely to miss much of training. There is no suggestion at this stage that Alisson's finger is broken, which would require a long-term treatment, and that is likely to heal in a matter of weeks. His finger is dressed in a gauze and supported, but it does not appear to be in a full splint. However, there remains a chance he is sidelined for longer, with finger injuries naturally more of a problem for goalkeepers than they are for outfield players. Alisson does not have a history of minor injuries, and it is often that these occur during pre-season, such as an abdominal issue that ruled him out of all but one friendly last summer. Liverpool fans, what do you make of the Anfield Road stand, and do you think there should be more season tickets be more available for Liverpool fans? Let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Remember, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so please do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to copyclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.